Right, everyone, let's just continue from exactly where we left off, except I want to just try to follow up about the snakes one more time, so that's why that option has gone off the list. No spoiler, she had absolutely nothing she wanted to say about snakes anymore, so hey. She and Indiana Jones should get a room. Let's continue.
Do you know anything about babies?
No, Father. I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
Do you know anything about black voodoo?
Oh, yes, Father. It is the wickedest kind. The kind they practice here in New Orleans.
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
No, Father. I don't know anything about that.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
No, Father. I don't know anything about that.
But you pass yourself off as someone who generally knew a lot of things about voodoo. I suppose that's high-level stuff.
Do you know anything about human sacrifice here in New Orleans?
Well, my great-grandma there could tell stories. She saw it. People say that sort of thing wasn't done in New Orleans, but the real voodoo queens did it. Oh, yes.
Who are the real voodoo queens?
Well, my great-grandma there told me that La Beau is just a fun, a flamboyant decoy. She distracted us Orleans from the real voodoo queen of New Orleans. It's been the same one for almost 200 years. She's had a secret voodoo home. That's what they call their temples. It's so secret, most of the voodoo people in the city don't even know about it. The real voodoo queen controlled La Beau, gave her a little bit of power, and used her like a puppet.
Tell me more about this secret voodoo hound form.
Well, I've never seen it. I wouldn't go near it if you paid me. But it's I guarantee it. I hear that once at night, oh yes. That's why I'm so ill, I tell you, so strong. But we shouldn't talk about it. They'll hear us. It's the devil's work that happens there, I can tell you. I'll show you something secret. You mustn't tell anyone else.
I swear on my collar.
Here it is, mon père. A true object of evil if ever there was one.
It radiates something, all right.
It belonged to my great-grandmother. She told my mother that it was a token to gain entrance to the real voodoo ceremonies.
You don't say.
To tell you the truth, I've always felt nervous about having it in the house. You know, evil influence and all.
I can see how you would, yes.
And yet, I could never part with it. It's been in the family for generations. Would you bless it for me, Father? I feel strange asking such a thing of you, but surely you understand.
Bless this bracelet of a snake. Even though its vibes aren't great, let it do nobody harm when they wear it on their arm. Voodoo spirits, go away. Don't come back another day. And now let us pray.
Oof. Oh dear. My guy. Well, we need to slap some clay on that thing.
Hero has a thought about the clay.
Bless, oh bless this circlet of silver. Take the curse, oh take it, Wilbur.
A lovely blessing, mon père.
Yes, I think it made a lasting impression. Here you go.
I feel so much better now.
Okay, well, we've done everything we should in here, so let's just go before Gabriel ends up doing something I will feel.
I must be going.
Of course, Father. I know how easy it must be thinking of plot.
Very ashamed indeed about. Okay. Map, where are you? Map? What the hell? Seriously, where did the world map go?
Don't get personal.
What? What's going on? Wait, wasn't there something over here? Ah,
Going back
okay.
on the street looking like this.
Get real fuck off. I was trying to, you would not let me. Okay, well, back to this place. And let's get some more tea in my system.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Ask what you want. I answer what I want.
Well, fair enough.
I found out what the priest had called me. How did you know about human sacrifice?
I never said them words, monsieur. You must have heard them from someone else.
Well, then why would they put the dialogue option in your conversation? Answer me that, my guy.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
It's the biggest night of the year. Voodoo.
What goes on exactly?
I couldn't say.
Do you know anything about animal minds?
The only one left is Willie Jr. over there. The old crocodile. He's sort of a mascot now, yeah.
Do you know anything about a secret voodoo hound farm?
There's no such thing. Not around here.
You seem very confident for something that's supposed to be a secret.
Do you know anything about black voodoo?
Black voodoo. No such thing. I'll tell you for sure.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
Don't talk like that around here, man.
Yeah, that's totally not dark voodoo at all.
Do you know anything about Bebe?
Like the ones in the voodoo rituals they do for the tourists.
Right.
They curiosities, no? This a curio shop.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Have you ever heard of Dambala?
Dambala is an African legend about a great serpent. Folklore, that's all.
About Willie Jr. Would you be willing to let him go?
Maybe for $100.
$100? You gotta be kidding me.
Me and Willie Jr. are very close, no? I couldn't part with him for that.
Well, I'll just get back to you when I have a ton of money. Let's see, where is that thing? Ah, there we are. Fancy meeting you here.
Molly?
Mr. Knight, what are you doing?
My family's tombs.
Mine too.
Unnoticed. Subtle.
Well, Mr. Knight, if there's nothing else,
Don't go. I need to talk to you.
whatever for.
I can't stop thinking about you. I've been in your thoughts too. I can see it in your eyes.
Mr. Knight, you don't know anything about me. I'm not in a position to get involved.
I've said that a million times myself, but this is different. I think we both know we can't fight it. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying that.
I have so many obligations. My family is very traditional. You wouldn't understand.
Hey, I love tradition. I've seen Fiddler on the Roof 100 times.
This isn't a musical, Mr. Knight. We live in different worlds.
Look, I know you got more money than God. Do you think I care? Do you think that's why I'm saying this?
No, I don't.
Why don't you come see my work? I've got a little bookshop, St. George's.
I know.
See, I knew it. You're crazy about me, too. How about tonight? Please? My world isn't so bad.
I'm sorry, but there's no place for someone like you in my life. Not now, not ever.
Damn it.
That seemed a bit more lovey-dovey than when we last met. Writer's goof? Well, whatever. We have done everything we should here, so let's just go back to the bookstore.
It's getting late. Gabriel decides to go home for the day.
Excuse me. I'm going inside.
Oh, I'm afraid St. George's is closed for the day.
I'm not a customer. I'm here to see the owner.
Why don't you just leave your name and number with me, and I'll tell him you stopped by.
Listen, if Gabriel is here, he'll want to see me. Is he? Here?
I really couldn't say for certain, but in the morning.
Gracie, say goodnight.
They have such a great relationship, don't they?
You came. I didn't think you would.
I didn't think I would.
Your eyes. I could show you around a little. It's not much.
Please don't. I couldn't focus on much better.
Yeah, I know. God, what is it about you?
Just shut up and kiss me.
This game don't make no goddamn sense anymore. Or at this particular moment, anyway. What's that guy doing outside the window?
You're not speaking to me this morning?
Don't be silly. I just have nothing to say.
Have it your way. Have you noticed this guy outside the shop?
Yeah, he gives me the creeps. I wish he'd go away.
Gabriel watches the man watching the shop.
Very meta.
Get the hell out of here.
The figure outside does not respond.
Oh, wait. I don't think this is what I meant to do. Can I just leave the shop and not leave to the map?
I'm out of here. Try not to store while I'm gone.
Okay, well, that happened.
Hey, kids.
Bruno. How nice.
Gee, a customer.
Of yours? Hardly.
How's the flower business?
Well, better than the used book business, I see.
Rare books.
That explains why I so rarely see anyone in here. Are you gonna sell me that wonderful painting of yours today?
How much would you give me for it?
Oh, you're serious? You'll let me have it?
Gabriel, don't you dare sell your father's painting.
Yeah, I'll let you have it all. How much for the painting?
Well, I could give you 100. That's all I can let go at the moment, you know. My affairs are so tied up.
Gabriel, $100 for your father's painting?
Stay out of this, Grace.
I think I did this out of order. I'm just going to double check that it's okay to sell this. Yeah, sure, fine it is.
Fine. It's yours.
Gabriel?
Here's the 100.
You better take good care of this, Bruno. This is not just another of your hit art pieces.
Really? Well, I fully intend to make the most of its display. Though not for your sake, I'm sure. At least in my shop, there'll be a chance of someone actually seeing it. I can't believe I actually got it. Just wait until I show Sid.
I don't believe you.
It's just a painting, Grace. There are things I have to do.
Yeah, like buying an animal mask.
Time dated June 21st, 1993. Gabriel's eye is immediately drawn to an article about the voodoo murder. He scans it quickly.
I don't believe this. They've closed the case.
What case?
The voodoo murders case. The paper says that the police have learned that the murders were a result of an underworld cartel war, and that the war is over.
That's not good.
It's ridiculous. And what about the killers? And the voodoo angle, they never got anything on that.
I know you were into it, Gabriel, but if it's over, that's hardly a negative. Anyway, if you're that upset, why don't you talk it over with your pal Mosley?
You don't get it, Grace. Just forget it, okay?
Gabriel decides to check his horoscope, despite his disgust. Death walks close to you today. Resist temptation lest his eye fall on you, too.
Peachy.
Gabriel also spots an ad for Sam Springleton, a jeweler. Sam hangs out at the Napoleon House.
Nudge wink, let's go there at some point. Okay, I got it. So, random secretary, any messages?
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
No. Makes my skin crawl, though.
Have you ever heard of Dambal?
No, sorry.
Do you know anything about Veve?
Not a clue. Sorry.
Ritual patterns used in voodoo.
Fascinating. I can't help you out, though.
Do you know anything about a secret voodoo hound farm?
In New Orleans?
I think so.
No, I don't, but it sounds dangerous. You're not gonna try to find this voodoo group yourself, are you?
Would I do that?
Yes, frankly.
Do you have messages for me?
Your grandmother called. She said to remind you to stop by and go through your father's things.
Okay. Do you have messages for me?
That man from Germany called again. Wolfgang Ritter. Now he's claiming to be a relative of yours.
Interesting.
The family web thickens.
Can I get that phone number for Wolfgang Ritter?
Sure, I'll give it to you when we're done talking.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
I have a pattern I need you to research.
How interesting. What is it?
It's a reconstruction of the tracings they found around the murder victims. The ones done in flour and blood.
Yuck. You shouldn't carry this kind of thing around. Who knows what these symbols mean?
Well, wear your evil vanishing gloves if you want, but check it out for me, would you?
I'll see what I can find out. Anything else?
Nothing at this time.
I can't think of anything.
And that is all.
Here's that phone number.
Thanks.
Right. That's not an Easter egg, is it? Well, that's a bug.
I've got some things I need to do.
Good luck.
So let's not go there first, but sort out some family matters instead.
Gabriel, I'm so glad you stopped by.
Oh, sorry it's been a while, Grandma.
Not at all. Give me a kiss.
Now come on, sit down. Tell me how you're doing. How have you been, Gran?
Just fine, dear. I'm sorry I bothered you at work, but I was hoping you'd get a chance to go through your father's things in the attic.
Don't be silly. You can call me anytime. Have you ever heard of Marie Laveau?
Marie Laveau. Oh, of course. She was that voodoo woman, wasn't she? She preyed on people's fears and superstitions, is what I think. There are always those willing to take other people's money for nothing. You stay away from people like that, Gabriel.
Yes, Gran.
This game predicted the internet. Okay, well, let's just get this out of the way.
Tell me about our family.
Who would you like to hear about? Your granddad, your father, or your mother?
Give me a lot.
Tell me something about Granddad.
Your granddad immigrated to America when he was 21. He worked his way through school, met and married me, and we had your father, Philip.
Tell me about my father.
Your father was my only child. How we adored him.
These offers don't go away though. Let's follow up.
Tell me something about Granddad.
Your granddad supported me and your father with bookkeeping. Oh, I tell you what though, he hated every minute of it. Didn't really like bookkeeping one bit. Maybe that was why he had the worst luck with jobs. Oh, the nights he'd come home afraid to tell me he lost another. And I'd tell him it didn't matter to me, but he felt ashamed, Gabriel.
Poor guy.
Tell me something about Granddad.
Harrison was only 36 when he died.
Your father was 8 years old at the time. Your granddad was hit by a streetcar in the business district. It took me nearly a year to believe he was really gone.
I'm sorry, man.
I know you are, dear.
That's a big ouch.
Tell me something about Granddad.
Did you know that your granddad was a poet? He was. He wrote the most beautiful poetry for me when we were courting. I always thought he should have done something with that gift, but he was such a practical man. Didn't believe in chasing after dreams.
That's another ouch.
Tell me about my father.
Philip suffered from terrible nightmares, just like your granddad did. Oh, they were two peas in a pod.
Interesting.
Tell me about my father.
When Philip met your mother, oh, it was love at first sight. They were married 2 weeks later. Never looked at a girl seriously until then, and he looked at none. You have your father's way with women, Gabriel, and your granddad's.
Moving on.
Tell me about my father.
I wanted to just lay down and die when he and your mother were killed in that car crash when you were only 8. It was the thought of taking care of you that kept me going, Gabriel. The police say your father swerved off the road after being frightened by something. Perhaps a deer on the road, or wildcat.
Tell me about my father.
Your granddad wanted Philip to have a normal life. He was obsessed with that thought. He pushed Philip to go to law school, but Philip was driven by that. He painted almost in a daze. He would get so inside himself when he worked.
Tell me about my father.
He always hated that it was Margaret's money that supported the 3 of you when his painting couldn't. I kept telling him, try something more cheerful, like a landscape or two, but he couldn't do it. His work was just too dark and disturbing for the public, you know.
Right, and we just sold one of his paintings for $100 so that we could buy an animal mask. Yeah, adventure games in the 90s.
Tell me about my mother.
Your mother was Margaret Templeton when your father met her. She came from a very wealthy Creole family in New Orleans. She was beautiful and reckless. She was madly in love with your father, of course, but I also think she liked to find her family. Since you're so interested in family history these days, why don't you go by St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 and visit the family tomb? It would be such a sweet gesture.
It's just past the Ross tomb, right? Maybe I will. Tell me about my mother.
Your mother's family refused to give her money after the marriage. All she had left was a modest trust fund from her great aunt, who happened to like them. The remainder of your mother's trust fund became yours when she died. That's what you used to open your bookshop.
Yeah. Money well spent, right?
Tell me about my mother.
The Templetons are all gone now. Every last one of them. Oh, they never wanted anything to do with us, of course. What a waste.
So I think we'll end it here and
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
All
see what the attic is like.
I'm gonna go up to the attic, Brad.
Be careful of the dust.
And I will end the episode right around here, and in the next episode we examine the attic and see what's there. Oh, look at that, I'm about a third of the way through the game, according to the score. Anyway. Right. See you in the next episode.